What's up, Netics? We are here with another market update on a Monday. There are a lot of things that I've been noticing over the past few days, especially the weekend. A lot of things changing sentimentally when it comes to the market. So I figured the best thing that I could do is probably do a big update video talking about all of the things that I've noticed, talking about the TA part, the sentiment part, like everything. So let's start with the TA side of things, and to start it off, we are actually looking really bullish. Like, we've had all this volume up here, and the fact that we are trading above the volume climax is bullish in the shorter time frames. And obviously we've been trending for a few days now, and this is a supported trend. Like, we have retested it 2 times now. So overall, lately I've been bullish, especially on altcoins, and the fact that this whole distribution area didn't manage to distribute all the way down and it continued going up is technically bullish. So we can aim for higher prices in the short term. Now obviously this can be easily invalidated because the trend is your friend until it's not. And how would we invalidate this trend is if we do sort of this move, going below the trend line, technically denying of this resistance zone, and going below the volume climax, as well as the 0.25 of the whole move. So that will make me bearish. And now, when I say bearish, in the next few months, when I talk about being bearish, it's only in the short term, because you don't want to be a long-term bear in this trending market. Like, it's been up only. Why do you want to be a bear? Like, okay, be a bear maybe in the span of a week or something, like, just so that we can pull back. But if you're a bear, you're going to lose out on money. So yeah, we are trending now, and on a retest of this level, you could technically get a good long. So keep an eye on that. Also, I would personally keep my longs short term here, because a lot of things have been going on in the market that I've been noticing, and it doesn't, the situation is not the best right now. Like, the fact that we have been going up only for so long, like, it's been since the 7th of February, and today is the 19th of February. Like, this whole price action is definitely not healthy. Like, you could say it's been going on the whole February. So being up only for so long without a single pullback is not the best situation that you can be in. Now, you want to create healthy PA, like healthy price action, because when you have an up move of like 3, let's go to the week, like 3 weekly candles or something, yeah, something like this, 3 weekly candles going up only usually bring you 3 downwards down only weekly candles. So you should be concerned, if you're a bull, with how this has been going on, like this whole price action. Maybe we have a push up to like 55-58k. I wouldn't mind that. Like, talking about the potential of the moves, you could technically have this, like, we've been going up, range for a few days, like there's a few days of ranging here, and after that, after this whole ranging movement, if we have that here, we could technically have another move up. But what would be more healthy is if we pull back a little bit. Now, that doesn't have to happen, but if we do pull back, you would want this whole area to get tested. Like, this would be a perfect zone for a pullback, like something like this, pull back into this 47.2, something like here. If we do manage to keep it steady there, like not fall below, that would be your perfect opportunity to get in on the move if you're sidelined. So that is a good move to happen. Also this whole area here, and potentially here, that would be a bit too low, like the 40 to 41k. I wouldn't like that happening. Let's say here 41.2, but This zone, like 45, 46, 47, would be a good pullback zone. So keep an eye on that. That is a potential move to the downside, and the potential for the upside is limitless. But 53k, 55k, 58k are the zones that you should be looking to get potentially a pullback from or something like that. So yeah. Now I wanted to talk about the sentiment and what I've been noticing in the market. A lot of people are starting to get extremely bullish, like way too bullish for what's been going on. Now, that usually does happen, but it's a bit early for this. So seeing people call out 1000x on every single coin I see on my timeline usually is not the best sign. Like you want people to be still somewhat reserved, because if you are in the beginning of a move, you would technically get the people who know what they're doing in and a bit of retail. And now that I actually see the signs of retail coming in, 52k is not the best sign. Now, this is a short-term thing again, so we could top out around 55k, I wouldn't mind it. We could top out around 58k, I wouldn't mind it. We could, hell, we could even go to the all-time highs. Like, I would just be following the sentiment of the market, because if there are too many overexposed people, we are due for a pullback. So I have to rehearse myself. This is only the beginning. So I'm not saying that we are extremely overexposed to the market. Like I'm not saying we are extremely overextended. I'm just saying they're starting to the signs of us being close and near local top are starting to form. So keep that in mind. Longing here, I don't know if I want to take a long here and aim for like 55k, 58k. That is not something I'm looking to do, and I'm on the short side at the moment. Now, short side could be a move to 50k. I don't give a fuck. I'm mostly spot right now, long on some altcoins. So if you have spot exposure, that's perfect. Like I wouldn't be selling anything nowhere close to where we are now. But if you want a long here, that is not something I would want to recommend you guys. Also, the volume is a sign of us slowly dying off, like the fact that we've been ranging for like 4 days or something, and the volume dying off is something to keep in mind. But when you look at the bigger picture, like going to the monthly or something, let's go to the weekly actually. But yeah, the volume has been really low this whole move up. So we are nowhere close to macro top. Like if you see the volume here, it's been much lower than it was like here and here. So if we see incredible amounts of volume that we did right here, like probably near a top, that is something to be concerned with. But right now we are chilling. So yeah, also open interest and funding has been a slight concern in the past few days. Like open interest supporting the price action is amazing. Like you want it to happen, just like you do with volume, because if the price is going up and the open interest is going up, that's perfect. People are interested to buy the asset. But now the thing that has been forming is a slight divergence. If you see it here, the price has been going up and now stagnating for a few days, while the open interest has been going down. And that is not the best thing to see. Like this going down, while this is basically stagnating, is not the best side to see. It could be short-lived, like this whole divergence. We could pull back to like 47k, 48k, and that would make it all reset and make it probably perfect for the next up move. But that is something to keep an eye on. That you could use it just as you do with RSI. Like I don't use RSI anymore, but I remember me doing it a long time ago, like using RSI on every chart. So we could technically see it on the daily. Let's see. Maybe not on the daily, but like on the lower time frame charts, you could see us having a slight divergence, like maybe something like this, where we are trending downwards in the RSI and the price is mainly stagnating. So something to keep an eye on. Also, let's remove this one first. Also, the stock RSI is something that I like using on a higher time frame, like the weekly. And the weekly shows us that we are not extremely overextended. Right now, we have still a lot of room to move up. And on the daily, it will probably be, yeah, on the daily, it is overextended. But something to keep in mind is the fact that we can stay at these high prices, like higher values of RSI, and still trend upwards. So it's just something to keep an eye on, just something to keep in mind. The more factors we have when trading, the better. So, also, something I want to talk about is Bitcoin dominance, which has been going down the past few days, and that's amazing. Like, obviously, all the altcoins have been going up, and that is something that you can remember maybe me saying in the previous video. I wanted alts to go up finally, so we are getting that. We didn't quite top out in this zone, but I would want this zone, like 52, maybe 51% tagged, and that would probably make some altcoins overextended, but still something I'm looking to get. So Bitcoin dominance has been going down, which is nice for the alts. Now we can check individual alts and see the fact that they're mostly doing great. Like ETH is almost at 3K, like it's been going up above all the key levels, and now doesn't have any resistance up until like 3,500, which is amazing. So it's something to look at. Solana has been a little bit less active than most altcoins in the past 5 days or something, like let's say in the week, but I'm long on Solana, and I think it will finally get the move to like 120 and above. So keep that in mind. OP has tagged the level that we've been talking about previously, which is nice. If we reclaim that, possibly along, like going above all-time highs. INJ has been on a rampage the past few days. Like today is pulling back, it's pulling back a bit, but I'm still bullish on it. Like I'm long from the bottom. I don't like the fact that we are below the 0.5 fib of the move, but I still think it has juice left in it. So INJ has been doing great, and Celestia, yeah, Celestia has been doing fine. Like not the best price action, but still relatively good. So keep an eye on altcoins. I think we have a few more days left of upside before we pull back a little bit. So you just don't want to be catching the top on altcoins. But yeah, going back to this chart, you could see the funding rates being extremely green for extremely long. Like the fact that we have not had red funding rate days for more than like 2 consecutive days is a bit concerning, especially with the fact that we've been trending green for like 5 or 6 months now. So any pullback is good, just to create the healthy price action. Because if you are trading at like, let's use this chart. If you're trading at this whole area right here, actually let's use the clean chart, at 52k, and you expect us to someday pull back into 52k. If we don't have price action, if this is all inefficiency, we'll have the same price action to the downside, and you don't want that to happen yet. Like you want to create healthy price action, pull back on every move up, like doing something like this. You can see the perfect example. Pull back here, this zone gets nicer price action. This whole inefficiency gets filled with inefficiency. Same here, inefficiency. Like you want to create healthy price action, so that is always something to keep in mind. Like, I'm not a bear, guys. Like I'm a bull. I want 60k. I want 70ks. I want 100k on Bitcoin, but I just want healthy price action on the move up, just so we can have the healthy price action on the move down one day when it comes. Like I'm not playing to get out of this market on the next on the end of the cycle. Like I'm here to stay, so I want the price action to be the best possible price action that we can get. So if you guys liked the video, feel free to leave a like. If you guys you have something to say, feel free to leave it in the comments. Like, I'll keep you guys updated in the Telegram. Like, if you didn't join it, it's up on my Twitter, it's up on my YouTube. In the bio, join it. That's where I'm the most active, and that's where I share most of my thoughts, because I don't say everything I think to Twitter. So if you guys like the video, feel free to support me. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one, maybe recording tomorrow or in the next few days, just updating how the price is going. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.